me home. I don't even know who he is. He just took me home. What's up? What's Gucci? What's poppin'? It's your girl, Rachel Geronimo! Your go-to travel influencer for simple travel tips, tricks, and adventures. So this is a series on my channel called The Travel Diaries, where I tell you a little bit about my adventures abroad. And some of these stories are so ridiculous to the point that I don't even believe that it happened to myself. Now, before we get started with this story time, guys, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss another trip tip with me again. Hope you guys enjoy this story time that I have for you today. Now, we're going to be talking about the time when I hitchhiked in Taiwan. I do not advise anybody to get into a stranger's car, even if you're really desperate like me. I was quite desperate at the time. So, just a huge discretion, do not do what I did. For your own safety, please just call a friend home. I don't know why I did this, but I did it because I was desperate. Even if you're desperate, there are other solutions to figure it out. Please do not go home with a stranger. Especially if you're a kid watching this, do not talk to strangers. Oh my God, I'm so sweaty. Anyway, so hitchhiking. I had to hitchhike in Taiwan because I couldn't find my way home. I've lived in Taiwan for a year, and this was the time that I just recently moved to Taiwan. I didn't know how to go home. I didn't even know where the public transportation was to get home. So I was just confused, you know? I was working late nights, and I actually got out of work at 10 p.m. At that time, I didn't have a scooter. My only way to commute to work and from work to go home was a bus, right? So I'm thinking in my head, I got this. I don't need anybody. I don't need any help. All my Chinese co-workers were like, hey, Rachel, let's get you a ride home. You want me to call a taxi? And I was like, no, it's okay. I'm gonna take the bus home. Wrong. I was wrong. Bye guys, see you later. Deuces, I'm gonna see you. Everybody was going off with their scooter. And I'm walking to the bus stop, patiently waiting. I'm looking around and I'm like, it's 10:30, I'm getting nervous. Usually my bus would have been here by now, right? Don't worry, plan B, I got it. I can go to 7-Eleven and order myself a taxi because let me tell you guys right now, the 7-Elevens in Taiwan are lit. You could do anything right there, but that's another story. So I go into 7-Eleven, I'm like, ni hao, taxi. The guy was staring at me and he's like, all right. So we go to the kiosk. I'm ordering myself like a taxi. No, he orders it for me. And we're both looking at the screen and looking at the kiosk like so eagerly, like it's a newborn baby. And then we saw this whole like warning sign in Chinese, and obviously I don't know. And he's like, mayo. Mayonnaise what? Mayo taxi. Mayonnaise taxi? What's that mean? Mayo taxi means, bitch, you screwed. You ain't about to find a ride home. So I was like, are you sure? Can you check again? Can you call someone? And he's like, mayo taxi. I'm like, stop mayonnaise. Stop messing me. Stop saying this mayonnaise taxi. I don't understand. I don't like mayonnaise. I don't know how to get home. I don't have a taxi. I don't have a bus. How am I supposed to go home? I don't even know what's up. All right, it's all good. You know, plan C, right? Plan C, it's all good. I'm gonna call a friend to pick me up because Linda had a scooter at the time. So I look at my phone, I was like, it's all good. Don't worry about your mayonnaise taxi, all right? I'm good. I don't need your mayo, I don't need your taxi. It's all good, I can figure it out. I pull up my phone. This bitch was at 2%. I can't even make a phone call. So I was like, it's all good. Don't worry, I got a charger. I looked in my bag, and all I pulled out was an orange. The only dinner I had. So I'm left with no taxi, I'm left with no bus, and a 2% dead phone. What is a sis supposed to do at that time? I don't know. And I gave up. I just went outside. I would just be like, Lord, help me. So I get back out, right? I don't know why I went back to my bus stop. I'm thinking like there's hope, and I'm just thinking it, right? So I'm looking inside. I'm like, all right, Jesus, go and help me find a bus now. And right that instant, I saw my bus. I went out in the middle of the street. I'm like, stop! Stop! He stopped for me. So I get on the bus. I was like, oh my gosh, I get on the bus. Whew. I sit in the back seat. Everything was dim. He was yelling in Taiwanese, but I completely ignored him because I was just so thankful that I had the opportunity to go home. And then I looked around. I'm like, why is it dim here? I was like, oh shit. This bus is out of service. He's yelling at me. Oh, mayo bus. I went up to him. I'm like, no taxi, no bus. At this point, I suddenly had the magical power of picking up sign language. I don't know how that happened. I'm like, home, no scooter, no bus, no taxi. Then he got on the phone. Beep, 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 beep. Hello? Someone was speaking English on the other line. Hi. Yes, I'm lost. I don't have a ride home. I'm confused. I'm new here. Oh, don't worry, we could take you home. Where do you live? I don't even know where I live. The only place that I knew I lived, I was like, this grocery store. She knew where I live. Yes, that's the very big. We know where you live. Okay, we will drop you up. I will have him drop you up. All right, thank you so much. I hand back the phone to him. How? He's like, okay, home. Okay, home. Sit. So I just sat. I feel so safe and secure. The bus driver starts laughing hysterically. He hands me a cigarette. No, thank you. No, thank you. And then suddenly the bus stops, and he's like, you, go, you go. And I looked at him like, sir, this is not where I live. But no, he's like, no, home. And he just pushes me out. So he left me stranded in this middle of nowhere. You know that scene in SpongeBob when he goes to Glove World, right? And he goes to talk to those people that go, that's me in a scene with a single lamppost. And then I was waiting there. I don't even know. It just felt like forever. My phone was dead. And then this man, the same bus driver, man, came with a scooter, stops right in front of me, hands me a helmet. And I'm like, this bus driver is gonna give me a ride home on his personal scooter. I have no choice, but I had to follow him home. I had to get a ride, guys. I had no other rides. And I just went to the back of a scooter, just hugging him. On the ride, he was just laughing. Hands me another cigarette. I'm holding my life away with this stranger. On the way back, I don't know, I just got this like warm feeling that this man was really kind. I don't know, maybe he was deceiving me. Maybe I just trust people too much. Then I noticed the street that I was walking. I was like, oh my god! Oh my gosh, I live here! He's like, like he knew mentally that I was so happy, right? And I finally see the corner that I lived in. I was like, oh my god, turn here. I get off. I didn't have any compensation to give this man. I'm looking around, and the only thing I had was like a box of Chinese Lunar Year cookies. And so I gave it to him, and he was like, no. And I was like, no, dude, like you just literally gave me a ride home. I don't even know you. At least you should accept. I just gave him the whole box of cookies, and he was like, I'm like, no, please, thank you so much. Did that really just happen to me? At that moment, my friend Amy was coming in. Rachel, who's that? Man just took me home. I don't even know who he is. He just took me home. So that's the end of my story, guys. The time that I hitchhiked in Taiwan. Now, a few things that I've learned through this experience. Don't forget your charger.
You suck.
All right. Number 2, a lot of people are more nicer than you think. But that was the time that I was just desperate at the time, guys. I had no choice. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've had a fun time sharing it with you guys. Let me know if you like this series and if you would like me to share more of my travel stories and travel experiences and travel adventures with you guys. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Cheers and safe travels. Stop saying this mayonnaise taxi. I don't understand. I don't like mayonnaise. All right, it's mayonnaise.